Everyone talks about spring as the big real estate season. And yes, spring gets a lot of attention. It's kind of the Super Bowl of real estate, just with fewer nachos and more pre-approval letters. But summer can be a really interesting time to sell, especially here in San Mateo County. A lot of homeowners assume that once school is out and people start traveling, the market just sort of goes into vacation mode. And while it is true that some buyers and sellers get distracted in the summer, that does not mean demand disappears. In fact, sometimes summer buyers are some of the more serious buyers. And this is really because casual buyers may take a break, but the buyers who still need to move because of jobs, schools, life changes, growing families, downsizing, or relocation, they're still looking. And they may have fewer good homes to choose from, which can create a great opportunity for you. Now, this does not mean every home should automatically list in summer. This is where the strategy matters. The homes that tend to do well are the ones that are easy for buyers to understand. They're well prepared, they're priced thoughtfully, the market is clear, the story of the home makes sense, and just as importantly, we need to understand who that likely buyer is and where they may be coming from. So when I prepare to list a home, one of the things I do is I use an extensive AI-driven feeder market analysis to identify the zip codes and buyer profiles most likely to respond to that specific property. For example, higher-end Peninsula listing, the buyer may not just come from the immediate neighborhood. They may come from Palo Alto, Menlo Park, Los Altos, San Francisco, the South Bay, or even a national tech relocation market. And that matters because strong marketing is not just about making the home look beautiful. It's about getting the home in front of the right people in the right places with the right message. Otherwise, you're just throwing the home on the market and hoping the right buyer magically appears with his suitcase full of money. And that's not a strategy. That's a real estate wishing well that many agents do, unfortunately. The biggest mistake I see when sellers think only in terms of the calendar is they ask, is summer good or bad? But the better questions are, what's happening in your specific neighborhood? How much competition will you have? What price range are you in? How prepared is the home? Who is the likely buyer? And where is that buyer most likely to come from? Because summer can be a very good time to sell, but usually for sellers who are intentional and not casual. So if your home is ready or close to ready, summer may give you access to serious buyers with potentially less competition. If your home needs work, summer may be the perfect time to prepare for a stronger fall launch. So the real answer is not simply list now or wait. The real answer is understand your market, competition, and the buyer, and make the timing work for your specific situation. And if you're thinking about selling this summer or even later this year, I am always happy to give you a no pressure read on timing, preparation, buyer demand, and where your likely buyer may come from. Because in this market, timing matters, but strategy matters even more.